Okay, so I've just finished my first video where I kind of show how I like to find new products, generally by scrolling through Amazon and looking at top 100s of obscure subgroups. The other way that I quite like to do it, I mean, obviously people go on to Google, right? Okay, so this is what you do if you're a novice, right? You go to google.com, wholesaler. No, I can't even spell it. Wholesaler UK, right? Why not? Or they want a directory. Well, you're not going to get one. First of all, those directories are rubbish. And look, all right, okay, what are the results? Create, I don't even know how to say it. First of all, they're rubbish unless you've got a physical shop. Lola. Let's have a look at how rubbish this result is. Just how rubbish it is. Well, could be interesting. Could be interesting. But anyway, again, this isn't based in the UK. This is Chinese tat. Look, they've got an office in China and they're closed for Chinese New Year. So that's a load of crap as well. That's just PPC doing its job. And you're going to get all these pound wholesalers. So these guys sell to, you know, if you had a pound shop or a £2 shop, this is the kind of tat you're going to be going to, pound wholesale. They'll take anyone. The wholesale, I don't actually think I've clicked on that before, but again, it's discount, cheap tat, Clearance King, classic. If you like your vapes, go on Clearance King, DK wholesale. It's the same old tat. It's literally the same old tat. Homeware Essentials is good if you've got a shop. If you've got a shop, get on Homeware Essentials. They are actually quite a good supplier. But anyway, more broadly, the point is, everyone's going to be asking for accounts for these people, and they're going to contribute nothing. So, how do I like to find wholesalers? I am weird. I go on Google Maps, and you're going to have to look away when it shows you where I live, because it always does. Let's scroll out a little bit, and we're going to type in wholesalers. Let's just pick an area. Let's go down to this dirty industrial town of Worthing and click enter. Actually, I don't think Worthing is so pikey as I always thought it was. The poor man's Brighton, the old man's Brighton, probably. Right, so I've searched wholesalers. It's coming up with all these things that I would never have searched for, never would have found it. Zappies. Okay. So first of all, I want an account with these guys. They seem to be selling all sorts of branded stuff. Based in West Sussex, we carry new and exciting ranges from many of the biggest names in the toy industry. Blah 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 blah. FBA, fantastic. Right, let's create an account. I'm not going to do it now because you're going to see all my details. Right, okay, fantastic. Took 30 seconds and I found a blooming supplier. God, it's painfully easy, isn't it? How would you ever have found that? So that's like a toy supplier. Let's just go back to Google. Where's Google hiding? Google. Right, toy supplier UK. That's what it is, isn't it? Toy and games? I don't know. Toy supplier UK. And what we're looking for? Zappies. How far down here is it? And the fact that they actually take FBAers on their front page just makes me a little bit hard. No, we won't go into that now. Okay. Sean Brothers, I think they're quite good for cheap stuff. They turn up at the toy shows, they do. Okay, anyway, look, I'm going to go on to page. I'll go up to page 5 because I really want to prove a point here. Broadly, my point is suppliers who spend a lot of money getting to the top of the rankings are spending too much money on getting to the top of the rankings. They should be right down the bottom. Good suppliers will be on the 20th page. David S. Sales, they might have something. Okay, so I'm on page 5 now. If we don't see Zappies, we're going to give up. We are going to give up. I'll open that for later. Okay, so yeah, point proven. Zappies didn't even show up, but I promise you there are not that many good toy suppliers in the UK. So Zappies is going on my list. So I have a prospecting spreadsheet. I'm not going to show you it, but basically it's got a couple of columns. It's got supplier name, date of first contact, and then note. I will chase up accounts 3 times. So I'll put a little note if I have to chase them, trying to get an account desperately. Anyway, Zappies, and I have, oh dear, I didn't want to do that. Zappies and not contacted yet. So I will contact them at some point. Anyway, let's go back to the map, see if we can find anything else worth sticking in our pipe. That's not the right phrase at all, is it? Pound maker. Flip file limited. Stationary wholesaler. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Flip file limited. Yeah, it looks like they sell a lot of generic tat. I mean, taking it a step further, once you've actually established an account with these guys, you then need to contact them and say, what I want your price list. And their price list, in order for it to be useful, needs to have barcodes and prices. That's all it needs, and case sizes and that, so you can actually get down to unit cost. Okay, so pound maker. Yeah, it looks like it's just a bunch of gypsies trying to lure people down by calling it pound maker. Salon Supply Sussex. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? It's a niche. It's a niche. It's a category. That's for sure. What I might possibly do, just because they've got this on the front page, NVNT. Doesn't sound very nice, does it? Let's see. NVNT. Take it. There'll be results for it. Oh, I don't even know what it is, what type of product it is. Right, NVNT hair care. Let me see if Amazon know it, because suck eggs again here. But if the product isn't there, if people search for it, it will still no. I would assume it would auto filter hair care, but it's not. So not a lot of people search for that product. Go back to Salon Supplies. Let's have a look. Okay, so they do some interesting black brands. Sort of thing that my missus would like. Fudge. I used to love that stuff. I used to spend about £6 on it, and I used to think it was a lot of money. It's about 12 quid now, and it's not even the same. It's not the same. It used to smell like coconut, and all the girls used to love it. I think they've got enough brand. I mean, this is quite a good supplier to find. So let's get in touch with them. Is this a wholesaler? Yes, it is. So all you need to do, if it's just a pure play wholesaler trade account, no trade account payments, I've just clicked on. I'm not making a bloody payment. Me. Let's click on the little picture of me. There's got to be an account. This is it. This is. Don't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. I will apply for an account later. I don't know why I do this. I'm such a plonker. If more than 5 people watch this video, I might have to take this off and actually edit it. But, you know, if you actually give a damn about what you just saw, which was not that exciting, if we're honest. I'm putting down my name and address. That's about it. Okay, let's move around. Search. Okay, so it's got cuisine in the title. Not interested in foods product. Oh, actually, food product supplier. What do they do? Oh, this is the most vague website in the whole wide world, right? So it's someone's house. Get a quote. What? So I mean, basically, they're going to do what I do and Google all day. What is this world coming to? I wonder if anyone's ever clicked on that. Fresh and Go sounds a bit too foodie. Anything with fresh Fresh frozen, not interested at all. Southdown Food Supplies. Well, it gets 1 out of 10 from one review. It's got to be enough. Gardener and Scardy Field. So electrical wholesalers, no, boring. They're everywhere and they don't actually add any value unless you're very lucky and know more about it than me. My point is they're there to sell to the tradesmen. To be worn again, no. Oriental Horizon Limited. So that's so vague. I need to click on it. Let's have a look. We supply the taste of Asia. Well, funnily enough, it might be interesting. I don't really like food products. I did click on it. Oh, right. I'm gonna buy some MSG. Okay, so I imagine these guys supply to Chinese restaurants. I imagine. I don't know. Adams is that food service or is it convenience? Yeah, it's food service. Of course it is. Board. So, I mean, what have we found so far? I mean, I don't know how long this video is because it all seems to go so quickly when making these videos, and it kind of reminds me how much time I spend doing this and doing these. Toby Tiger Wholesale. Okay, it's different. Okay, I like it. Refer a friend. That's vague. Organic and sustainable clothing. Bless them. Look how much they're discounting everything by. I imagine it's going to be across the board. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a nice website. Oh, come on. So an infinite bottom, it does annoy me. Like it's just a bit of a naff website. That's quite pretty, but it's a bit naff. Anyway, I'm not interested in clothes. If you are, go to Toby Tiger and click on wholesale. I'm sure you can find something to sell there. Where was I? Let's find one more before we call it a day. Net one-on-one wholesale limited. Don't know what that is. Sounds so vague. I have to click on it. One-on-one wholesale. Oh, interesting. Your partner in the adult industry. I like it. Niche. I don't even know if it's allowed on Amazon. My missus will tell me off, but let's just let's search. What should we search? Cut for Men. I take it that's a brand. Yeah, of course it is. Cut for aha. So the fact that it's jumped up means that it is in demand. Okay, so Cut for Men is being sold. Obviously they do more broad products on this. Let's just see who's selling this. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I like it. It's a bit weird. Bit weird. Whoever thought my day would end looking at half naked men. Okay, so I mean it's not really selling, but again, so it is something that is on Amazon. So I would definitely recommend getting in touch with these guys. Log in, register. Just saw something that I need to order shortly. Please be aware that due to high volume of orders in current networks, there may be delay to your order. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So they do drop shipping. I'm never interested in drop shipping, but I know people who are, so I will forward this on to you, bro. Definitely your kind of thing. You know, all the returns come straight to your house, don't they? Right, okay, so I'm going to call it a day. So you can see it's just a different approach to finding wholesalers. You get to find them that are in your local area, which is always nice because you can talk to them about the old rubbish that boys talk about, football and Oh, and the old trusty weather and traffic, and you know, Brighton Pride and all that other good stuff. So yeah, hopefully that you found that interesting. Again, what's that been, 20 minutes, and we found 3 suppliers which have potential. Again, you know, you only need to find one product from one of these suppliers that's going to give you 20 quid a month for it to have been worth your time, and it is absolutely possible. Again, I did say earlier that I would hate to be beginning FBA again, but if I were, which I might do one day, just to see how it goes, I would do exactly the same. I would do exactly what I'm doing now. I'd probably start, rather than going through the listings on Amazon, I'd start on maps and wholesalers rather than Google. If I did start on Google for wholesalers, I'd start at page 5 and onwards. Anyway, good chat. And don't steal my information and come to my house.